Now we have to see lesson number 3, metals and non-metals. Another chemical properties of metal react with water. Metal react with water. What is the formula of water, children? H2O. Okay, here potassium K, sodium Na, calcium C. These are all metals react with cold water. Okay, magnesium is react with hot water. Aluminium Fe means iron, Zn means zinc, it's react with steam. Okay, but now we have to study the common equation. When metal is react with water to form metallic oxide, and hydrogen gas. Few metals is dissolved in water, it forms metallic oxides and hydrogen gas. Once it's formed the metallic oxide, further it cannot react with the water. It's a few metals. Okay, few metals react with water to form metallic oxide. Further it can react with the water to form metallic hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Further it's dissolved in water. Further the metallic oxide இன்னும் தண்ணில கரைஞ்சு நமக்கு என்ன கொடுக்கும்? Metallic hydroxide and hydrogen gas. ஆனா few metals metallic oxide form பண்ணிருச்சு அப்படினா அதுக்கு மேல it cannot react with the water. Okay, but now we have to see cold water, how many metals can react? 3 metals. What are they? Potassium, sodium and calcium. Now we have to going to see the equation. Sodium reacts with water to form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. It is highly exothermic reaction. What do you mean by exothermic reaction, children? Heat is released along with the product side. Next, potassium. This is the alkali metal. Sodium, potassium, you know very well, these are alkali metals. It's easily dissolved in your water. Okay, to directly form the hydroxide. So potassium hydroxide, hydrogen gas and heat energy. This is also we have to say highly exothermic reaction. Large amount of the heat is released during the reactions. It is highly violent. Potassium and sodium reactions highly violently it can react towards the water. Have you understood, children? In this reaction it easily catches fire. Because what is the reason behind it? Means heat energy and hydrogen gas. These are all favorable condition to catches fire. Have you understood? Next, one more metal, that's a calcium. It's react with water to form calcium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. It's also nicely dissolved in water, so directly form calcium hydroxide. Calcium valency is 2, hydroxide valency is 1. Calcium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. It is a less violent. Okay, it does not catches fire during the reaction. Because what is the reason behind it? Means because here heat energy is released, but that heat energy is not enough to catch the fire. It's not enough to catch the fire during the reactions. Okay, heat energy is not enough to catch the fire during the reactions. Here calcium it starts floating after the formation of products. Why? What is the reason behind? Means this hydrogen gas it stick to the surface of the calcium metal. So calcium starts floating. Have you understood? Calcium starts floating because hydrogen gas sticks to the surface of the calcium metal, so it starts floating. Next we have to see that's a hot water. It cannot react with the cold water. Magnesium is react with hot water to form magnesium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. This hydrogen gas sticks to the surface of the metal, that's a magnesium. It's here to starts floating. Have you understood? And the hydrogen gas stick to the surface of the magnesium metal. To start floating. Have you understood, children? Next, steam. Steam means vapors. The vapors are just we have to pass over the metals aluminium and Fe. Aluminium it's react with steam. Steam means vapors. React with steam, it forms aluminium oxide. It does not form aluminium hydroxide, because once it's formed the aluminium oxide, it cannot further react with water. It cannot react with water further. It cannot react with water further. So it can stop up to aluminium trioxide or aluminium oxide. Aluminium is react with water to form aluminium oxide and hydrogen gas. Ferrous means iron, reacts with water to form iron oxide. Otherwise we say ferrosoferric oxide. Ferrosoferric oxide, and evolution of the gas is hydrogen gas. But in this reactions, the common product is hydrogen gas. Common product is hydrogen gas. Cold water, hot water and steam. The common product is hydrogen gas. But rate of liberation means evolution of the hydrogen gases differ from each metal. Okay. Sodium, potassium, its evolution of the hydrogen gas is very fast. Okay, followed by calcium, then followed by aluminium and Fe. Like that we have to arrange the reactivity series of water. But our copper, our gold and silver cannot react with water. So scientists move to the another reagent, that is acid. First scientists tried with oxygen, then after it's tried with water, now it's going to acid. For what purpose? It can be testing with reagents, because to arrange the reactivity series. Reactivity series means in the metal first place, in the metal second place in the chemical properties. Adupadi arrange pandradhukku you have to test with each reagent. Have you understood, children? Have you understood? Okay, thank you.